to Rose Reisman, everyone. We're going to go cook. We're going to go cook a little bit. You know, the babies might not be able to enjoy this, but we know the adults can, and the kids can.
But the kids are going to love this, Tracy. So this is, Tracy, an entire healthy kids menu, but they're now in the entire chain of the Pickle Barrel, and it's the first restaurant chain to have an entire healthy children's menu. So we're going to go through it today.
It's incredible that it's the first, too, right?
I mean, every restaurant, you know, like McDonald's will feature something healthy, but no one has actually said, here's an entire healthy menu with the nutrients, and here's something that's not so healthy, and pick your choice.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing. So what we're going to start doing is making a real grilled cheese sandwich.
It all looks good.
And I didn't mention that this project is a fundraiser for Sick Kids Hospital for the Sandbox Project.
So that's what it's called, the Sandbox Project. Healthy menus, raising money for sick kids.
And well, what it raises money for is to fight childhood obesity and to get kids more active. So this is what we have to be doing with our children today. So I'm really proud of Sick Kids doing this. So the first thing we're going to do is make a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah. Now, everybody knows how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. So
even I know how to make a grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, but wait,
believe it or not.
This is typical, right? The processed cheese, the white bread, the butter on the outside or the margarine, and this is typical of what you find at a McDonald's. That's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Right.
It's okay, but why don't we make it more nutritious? So what I'm starting with first is some whole grain bread, which is fantastic. Now here, this is something called real cheese. and what I do is I buy these big blocks, and believe it or not, Tracy, you can freeze these. So I buy these in mozzarella, I buy them in cheddar, old, medium, whatever my kids, you know, would like when they were younger.
Right.
Freeze them up, you've got it, you can shred it and put it back in the freezer, so you've always got it ready.
Good stuff.
But here we are, we're gonna layer this with some mozzarella cheese, so you always make sure the kids have a nice mild cheese.
Yeah, mozzarella, mozzarella is really good for you because it's skim milk cheese,
It's skim milk cheese, and remember, even though we're watching fat for kids, this isn't the kind of fat we're trying to watch the saturated fat in terms of not just cheeses, you know, chocolate bars, ice cream, that kind of thing. Yeah. Some cheddar cheese here. Then, depending on if the kids like it, I'm going to sneak in some tomato in there. Now, this is what I'm going to do different. Normally, you would slather this with lots of butter. I found a technique to make it really crisp, a little bit of light mayo.
On the outside?
On the outside makes it really crisp without adding the same fat, that butter or excess oil. And notice, whenever you eat a grilled cheese sandwich inside a restaurant, it's really greasy. Yeah. So now I'm going to put it on this side here, let it just start to grill, do the other side with a little bit of mayo, and you can't believe how beautiful and crisp the bread becomes.
You know, I'm actually a little shocked at that, because I would think that what if you're using margarine? Is mayo even better than margarine?
Oh, absolutely, the light mayo. It's 50% reduced. Margarine is the same as butter in fat and calories, okay? But this makes it, you can even hear when you can hear how crunchy it is. It's a fantastic sandwich. And as I say, hopefully you can get a little bit of tomato, but that's what I call a real grilled cheese sandwich. And it's not only good for kids.
That's right.
You know, so for adults, I put in whatever. All right, so, and if we take a look at what we have here, this is something called our quesadillas, and we call them, I think, I don't know, like crazy quesadillas, whatever. We put some lean ground beef, some carrots, we put in vegetables.
That's what's in here?
And we have one cooking right here, and then you just end up cutting it into wedges. The kids love it. Give them a little salsa, a little ketchup to do it.
Yeah, especially when you slice them up like this, Rose, and give them like little bite-sized pieces.
Fantastic.
Always have the side of raw veggies. I find that's good for adults and kids.
It's fantastic.
As long as you can get more servings of those veggies in there.
And again, just to show you a typical fajita in a fast food restaurant, this is what it looks like. You really see there's a considerable difference. Okay, well, we're going to look at fajitas in a second, and that's what we're going to be making right now.
Okay, so let's make a fajita. Okay. Fajitas are fun for the kids. They love it. They can hold it. You can chop them up so they've got little pieces. So again, take a look. That's typical, and then take a look at what we're going to do here. So all I've done is I've sautéed some red onions, some onions, red bell peppers, a little bit of garlic, and again, you got to pick and choose what the kids like. Maybe they like green peppers. That's okay. Then I can either take a white or a whole wheat tortilla. You would take a white tortilla?
You know what? Sometimes the kids just have this mental thing about anything that's got seeds or anything weird. My son used to call them, what are those little vermin in whatever I was serving them? I mean, oh my God.
It's called nutrients,
You got it. You got it. So what I'm going to do here is take a little bit of the vegetables, put it into the middle. This is so yummy. Then I've just sauteed up some chicken, which I have cut, and so this can be leftover chicken, can be turkey, put a little bit in there. We're going to now put a little bit of cheese.
Once again, whatever cheese they're going to want.
Whatever they want. A little salsa.
This is a good opportunity to sneak in vegetables,
Oh, absolutely. And here, even a little bit of light sour cream, it really makes a difference.
Okay.
A little bit of green onions, whatever they want. And then up to you. You can serve it whole like that, or we can just serve it up like this. And this is a yummy, yummy, yummy sandwich for a child. And serve it again with some extra salsa, light sour cream, and last but not least, sloppy joes. Sloppy joes.
So you're going to healthy sloppy joes.
Healthy. I use lean ground beef. I use a lean sausage, and when I saute the sausage, I drain the fat. Mixed again in with some onions, some vegetables, and I've got all these on my website if people want to check out the recipes. And then you just put it over a whole grain bun like this, a little bit of mozzarella or Parmesan cheese, and you have got one really awesome children's menu that will help kids get a little healthier and not bigger.
I love it, and it all looks like junk food, but it's not.
It's not.
Which is what I love.
It's healthy junk food, which is really
Rose,
important.
thank you for that. Let's take a break. More coming up. Great stuff, especially the fajita.